that everything that you do on social media, it's not going to come overnight. It's going to take some time. Working your business on social media is just like any other aspect of the business. It's going to take persistence. It's going to take consistency. So building your business on Facebook. So just a little facts about Facebook per se and social media. So believe it or not, Facebook holds over 2 billion users use Facebook pretty much every single day. And they also have other different social media platforms. They have Instagram, they have Snapchat, they have Twitter, they have LinkedIn. But from my personal opinion, I personally think that Facebook is pretty much going to be the primary source, mainly because everything revolves around Facebook. You got ads, you got Walmart ads, you have a lot of different businesses marketing their business on Facebook. So that's how big Facebook really is. And believe it or not, it's 2 billion people on Facebook. So also when it comes down to Facebook, 1 billion users use Facebook every single day. So when you put that in perspective, that's 1 out of 7 people on earth that uses Facebook. So what that means is you definitely want to be a member of Facebook and be able to position yourself so you can be able to build your business, be able to network with other leaders, be able to network with other people, so you can be able to build your business a lot more faster. Because Facebook is the way to go. So when you're considering getting on Facebook, you simply go to the website. Basically, go to the website www.facebook.com. For those that don't have a Facebook account, it's real simple. You go on the website. You actually create your account, name, last name, phone number, create your password, and type in your birthday. And now you're able to have a Facebook account. It's absolutely no cost at all and no monthly overhead. So basically, Facebook will allow you to be able to market your business for free. So that's a plus. So when you go on Facebook and you actually, create your account, my personal opinion, you want to set your settings to be somewhat similar to this, because obviously a lot of people get on Facebook for different reasons. Some people get on for personal usage. Some people get on just to be nosy, and some people get on for business purposes. I know everybody on this call, we want to get on Facebook not only to be able to talk to our family and friends, but we want to be on here to be able to potentially meet some some positive people, be able to build a positive relationship and be able to build our business. So on your home page on Facebook, what you would do, you would click on this little icon right here. You would scroll down to settings, and once you click on settings, you're going to pop up to this icon where it says privacy settings and tools. Then you're going to click on privacy. Now, with this is how I have my settings set up, mainly because I want everybody to be able to see me. If somebody is looking for Justin, I want them to be able to find me. Now, you also can have your privacy setting at private, but being in business, I wouldn't necessarily do that, because if somebody actually looking for you, if somebody heard about you in stream or anything like that, if you have it on private, they can't find you. So you definitely want to set their settings right here to public. So we're also same thing with the other settings as well. Who can contact me? You want everybody to be able to contact you. Not only do your friends, but you want everybody to be able to contact you as well. So if you could take a screenshot of this and set your privacy settings somewhat similar to that format. So on Facebook, they give you the option to be able to create your profile picture. This is your profile picture right here, and this is your timeline picture right here. Now, this right here is really key, because first impression is everything. When somebody first go on your first Facebook page, the first thing they're going to look at is your profile picture. This picture right here. They're going to look at this picture right here. So you don't necessarily have to be dressed in a suit or anything like that, but you do want to look professional, and you do want to look like you about your business, or somebody that's attractive, because you want to attract people to you. So you definitely want to have a reasonable picture. You don't want to have a picture where you got your shirts off, throwing finger signs and stuff like that. You want it to be a professional picture so you can draw people to you. Now, also, the next thing it's going to look at is your timeline picture. Oh, to create your profile picture, you can, this is where you upload your picture. You'll click on this icon right here. And when you click on that, you're able to upload a picture from your cell phone or from your desktop or from your tablet. So it's real simple. Same thing with your timeline picture. To upload a timeline picture, you click on this icon right here. It allows you to be able to upload any picture on your timeline. Now, on your timeline, you definitely want to have something. It could be anything that you can put up there, but you definitely want to put something up there that's attractive. On my personal picture, I have information changes situations. So when they see my profile picture and they see my timeline picture, they say, okay, what is the information that he's talking about? So it automatically builds curiosity. So when it builds curiosity, you may typically have somebody that private message you and they want to know more about what you have to offer. Again, first impression is everything. Now, this is one of the biggest things when it comes down to social media. When it comes to social media, most people on their Facebook page, they have roughly 500, 600, 700 friends. Most of those friends are family members and people that you know and love. But we all know when it comes to business, most of your family members is not going to support you until they see some type of success. But like I said, most people are visual people. They have to see you win first before they join you. So we all know that instead of you trying to, convince and push and shove your family and friends to join your business, you want to be able to find other people to be able to come in your business. So this right here is key. Finding new friends. So the way you do that is that is going to be key. So when I first started on Facebook, when I first started my stream business, it was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I had 1,300 friends. So most of those friends was family members and other people that knew me, classmates and stuff like that. So I knew that I had to go out there and find like-minded people on Facebook. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to find new people. And this is how you do that. So the best way to find new people, I hope everybody can see this, at the top of the screen, Facebook has a search engine right here at the top of the screen. So basically you can type in anything. If you looking for an old classmate that you want to catch up with, you can type in his name, and if he's on Facebook, his Facebook account is going to pull up. If you're looking for a specific group, if you're in some type of a fraternity or a sorority, you can type in that. A whole bunch of groups are going to pop up. You're able to join those groups. And now, if it's 50, 60, 80,000 people in those groups, now you're able to save people as your friends, where you can be able to add more people to your friends list. And you can type in anything. It could be anything that you're looking for. You can type it in this search engine. If you're looking for entrepreneurs, you can type it in that search engine. But basically, that's a tool that you can utilize on social media where you can be able to expand your friends list. Now, if you have 300, 400, 500, 800 friends, the first thing that you want to start with is your friends list. So if you post something on your Facebook page and you only have 800 friends, well, when you post something, the 800 people is only going to be the people that see that status. So the more friends you have, the better chance of you having success. So you also want to add people as your friends. So over a period of time, by you adding people as your friends, by you networking with people, by you meeting people out in public, and instead of you asking for their cell phone, you ask them, hey, are you on Facebook? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Go ahead and add them as a friend, because The goal is you want Facebook to do all the work for you. If I meet somebody at Walmart, they're an entrepreneur, we got to talking, and I say, hey, are you on Facebook? And he add me as a friend. When he add me as a friend, he's automatically gonna look at my profile picture. He's gonna look at my timeline picture. So he automatically gonna build curiosity where he wanna know more about what I have going on. So I'm allowing Facebook to do all the talking for me. Over the period of time, from saving people as my friends, meeting people, saving them as friends, building my network on Facebook, you end up having 5,000 friends. As you can see right here, I have 5,000 friends. That is the cap that you can have on Facebook. Facebook don't allow you to have no more friends, and once you gonna reach that 5,000 limit. But what Facebook did, once you reach 5,000 Facebook friends, you are anybody that want to add you as a friend, they can't add you as a friend, but they can follow you. So basically what that means is they can see your posts. Anything that you post on Facebook, they will be able to see it. So that's another way people will be able to follow you though. So you definitely want to get your contact list up to as many people as possible. It don't necessarily have to be 5,000, but you definitely want to get qualified people up on this list. So I would say out of this 5,000 friends list that I have, I probably would say 50%, or probably even 60% of those individuals are entrepreneurs. The reason why I know that because the people that I was targeting over the last 2.5 years was entrepreneurs. So what that means, entrepreneurs are like-minded people. So if you post something, they're more likely to respond to your post because they're always looking for ways to make extra income versus your family and friends just going to look at your post and stroll right past it. So you want to create this list, you want to make it a qualified list for your business. So the way you brand on Facebook, everything that you post on Facebook, everybody sees. So if you're in a bad mood, you don't want to post anything negative on Facebook because people are always watching you. So everything from your words, images, links, and actions, that's how you branding yourself on Facebook. If I'm having a bad day, I'm not going to post on Facebook that I'm having a bad day, especially if I'm trying to build a business, if I'm trying to build a brand. Some things you want to keep to yourself. So these are the ways that you can be able to, brand yourself simply by using this. And I would say the most biggest one on here will be images. People always want to see something. So posting pictures, videos, that's going to give you a lot of play when it comes down to building your business. So let's start with the do's. We have the do's and the don'ts. We're going to start with the do's. What's good to do on social media, what to post on social media, and how you can be effective with it. So this is a post I post. This is a status. So what I mean by status, I actually posted something that came to my mind. I just posted on Facebook. So I said, if no one in your circle won't support you, change your entire circle. Now, when I post this, when you can look at it, I had 162 people actually like the post. And I also had 32 people that shared the post. Now, what that tells me is that 32 people actually feel the same way I feel about this statement. So what that means is I can actually click right here and it's going to give me a list of everybody that actually shared my particular post. So I can actually, if I have 32 people that shared it, the way I look at it, that's 32 people that potentially can join my business. Right now, they feel the same way I feel about this particular topic, so I can actually private message them and let them know about my business because they feel the same way I feel. But of course, it's a certain way you have to come at them as well. So I'm just giving you an idea on how you can post something and people can be able to relate to your message. Right here, this is now Facebook changed the game when they did this, y'all. This is Facebook Live. So basically, it allows you to do a live message in real time where people can see you in person, they can feel your personality, and they can actually learn a little bit about you with actually seeing you face to face. So with this particular post, I was in Chicago. So I was in Chicago and I posted 450 people have started started a profitable business. Who's next for free? So this video was probably about 2 or 3 minutes. I was just talking, just holding the conversation. But what intrigued me is that 789 people actually watched this video. So if I have 5,000 friends, 789 people actually clicked on the video and actually watched it. Now, I'm not going to say all 700 people are going to join your business, but if only 1, 2, 3, or 5% of the people that actually inbox you that saw this video, I mean, that's big. But at the end of the day, though, people are going to watch you because they want to see if you're going to be persistent. Nobody wants you to actually push the information on them. Everybody want to sit back and watch you from far away. So all you're doing on Facebook is branding yourself and you letting people know who you really are. People want to work with people just like them. So every time I post something or I do a Facebook Live or anything that I do, I let people know who I am. I'm a quiet person. I'm humble. I'm about making money. I'm a true entrepreneur. So when somebody see that through my message and they see that on my post that I post by being consistent, the person that's just like me, that person is going to inbox me and let me know, hey, Justin, I see what type of person you is. I want to do business with you because we're just alike. Remind you, people do business with people that's just like them. So this right here was another live video. We was in Hawaii. A lot of people like consider this type of video as a lifestyle video. So we was in Hawaii, and we actually, I named the video Ladies Lit. And basically, this video got over 1,100 views. So basically, it was a video where we was riding up on a private boat, and we were just floating through I think it's the Pacific, and we had a real good time. So a lot of people watched the video. They felt the vibe. We got a lot of good comments off of it, and I had a lot of people that actually inboxed me prior to this video. I want to know more about the information on what I got involved in. And again, like I said, people want to see what type of person you are without you actually trying to push the opportunity on them. So Facebook is a good opportunity the way you can do that, where you can post a live video of yourself or a live video of anything, and they can actually see what you do in real time. So it's amazing. So this is a great tool that you can use on Facebook where you can be able to build your business and allow everybody and your friends to be able to see what you're doing. So this right here, another thing, this is a way where you can post a picture. Like I said, people don't care about what you're saying. They always want to see something. It's just like when you was little. Did you want to read a book that was nothing but words, or you wanted to read a book that had pictures in it? People always want to see something. So this picture right here is what I post. Hey, it takes courage to do what we do. Skill up. And they see a bunch of entrepreneurs in the pictures. So when somebody see this, that's an entrepreneur, the first thing they're going to say is, hey, well, what do you do? It's going to build curiosity. So obviously, if they want to know what you do, they have to private message you. And that's how you are able to get prospects to private message you, or you may have a friend that was on Facebook. And when she finally see you in person, hey, I saw you posted something earlier though. I was meaning to ask you, what exactly do you do? And the reason why she's saying that because she see, the person see this picture right here. So a picture is going to say 1,000 words. So that's big. So also, this is another picture. And another thing, y'all, you don't want to post everything about business, because when you post everything about business, what it does is going to scare people off. People want to see you. They want to see you as a real person. You don't want to post about business all the time. So this is a picture of me and Portia. We was at a restaurant, and basically I just said, hey, when I eliminated all my excuses, put my why in front of me, there was a moment when I experienced that was the moment where I experienced some type of success. Remember, we all have problems, but it's only a few that will actually do something about it. So when you say this is more of an emotional status. So when somebody read this, it actually basically it hit home with them. So if the right person read this, they may private message you and say, "Hey, Justin, I saw your last status. It made sense. What exactly do you do? I got problems as well. I want to overcome my problems as well." Again, you just putting information out there into your friends, so you can sort out the right people. Everybody's not going to do the business. But one thing that I will say about Facebook will help you attract the right people to your business because the right people are going to inbox you. That's big. So that's a picture right here that I posted, and got some real good hits off that. So now we're going to go over, now that I actually went over some of the do's, some of the stuff, some good stuff to post. Now we're going to go over some of the don'ts pertaining to stream and compliance. So when you posting on about Stream, we know we have a lot of new people in the business. A lot of people are excited about the rates and stuff that Stream is doing. But what you don't want to do, you don't want to post Stream Energy rates on Facebook. We all know that Stream is on Facebook. So, and the reason why you don't want to post rates because rates can change at any time. So if you post a rate on Facebook and a customer saw your post 2 or 3, 4 or 5 months down the line, and they think that you offering this rate and the rate change, you typically can mislead the customer and the customer can have a bad experience. So you definitely want to post rates on Facebook. And like we always say in the Power Group, we don't want to lead by rates. We want to lead by a system and the credibility of Stream itself. Same thing when it comes down to gas rates in Atlanta and all the other gas markets. And the same thing when it comes down to the other services that Stream offers as well. You also don't want to guarantee your audience a specific savings on their bill. Even though right now Stream has the Your plan where they guarantee rates, but we all know that it's based upon kilowatt usage. So if you say, hey, I can guarantee you $50 a month, but their customer use over 500 kilowatts, their bill is not going to be $50 a month. So you could potentially make Stream look bad and you can lose that potential customer. So you definitely want to guarantee rates. You want to find a different approach on how you can be able to help your customer without guaranteeing rates. And we have a lot of people in the Power Group that's killing it on the customer game outside of Facebook and inside of Facebook without guaranteeing rates. So you also you don't want to talk down on competitors when mentioning Stream Energy in the same statement. So now it's okay. You're going to have some customers that say, hey, I hate TXU and all these other companies. But you as a Stream representative, you don't want to downplay other companies when mentioning about Stream. Because in Stream, it's an amazing opportunity. It's an amazing company. We don't have to downplay the competition to be able to get customers. So we want to focus on developing the necessary skills so we can be able to build our business an effective way without talking down upon competitors. So I hope everybody got an understanding on that. And also on Facebook, you want to brand yourself. Remind you, Stream is a billion-dollar company. They are already debt-free. They are already successful in their own efforts. So you want to brand yourself on Stream. What I mean by that, me personally, I don't brand Stream on Facebook. I don't post anything about Stream. I brand myself. I want people to come directly to me so I can be able to onboard them as a customer telephonically, or I can onboard them on my website. Because if you brand Stream, what's typically going to happen, what I mean by branding Stream, meaning by posting stuff on Facebook about Stream, people are going to go to Google, type in Stream, see the rates, sign up as a customer, and you won't get credit for it. Mainly because they didn't go to your web portal. So you want to brand yourself without branding Stream so the customer can go directly through you and they can refer customers to you as well. So effective communication, the right people getting the right information at the right time. So what I mean by that, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. It's people right now on Facebook waiting for you to say something to them. So what that means is, though, you don't necessarily have to be an expert. You don't have to say it the right way. If you say the right thing to the right person, they'll join your business. So we like to call this getting in communication. What do I say on Facebook? When somebody messages me on Facebook, what do I say? So we're going to dive into that as well. So the way you communicate on Facebook is through Facebook Messenger. Now, to believe it or not, 1 billion people use Facebook Messenger every month. Every month. That's big. I'm going to say it one more time. 1 billion people use Facebook Messenger every month. Now, where Facebook changed the game at, I can actually call somebody. I don't have to have their cell phone number. I can call somebody from Facebook. I can text somebody. I can send somebody a message from Facebook Messenger. I can send somebody a picture on Facebook Messenger. I can even send them an emoji on Facebook Messenger. Now, what an emoji is, like a happy face or stuff like that. And I can video chat somebody on Facebook. I can even send money on Facebook Messenger. And I can actually locate the address on Facebook Messenger. I can even add some friends on Facebook Messenger. So what that means is if I'm messaging one person, right now, if I'm talking to my sponsor, Karan Hill, right now on Facebook Messenger, and he said, hey, I got a prospect that I'm talking to right now on Facebook, I can join that prospect in our conversation and we can do a presentation on Facebook Messenger. That's big. So all of this stuff right here you can do on Facebook Messenger. This is big. Facebook Messenger has changed the game. You can do a presentation. You can call people. As a matter of fact, I have actually done that. So I had a customer to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. Hey, Justin, somebody told me that you're the energy guy. I want to get service. Cool. What's your phone number? She don't want to give me the phone number. That's typical. You're going to have some people that don't want to give you the phone number. But I was able to call her on Facebook Messenger right here. Call her on Facebook Messenger. We talked on Facebook Messenger and I onboarded her as a customer. That's powerful. So that's big. So guys, you want to get on Facebook Messenger and you want to get on Facebook. So how do you get on Facebook Messenger? When you go to the top of your screen on your Facebook page, you're going to click on this link, right? This little icon right here. This is how you go on Facebook Messenger. When you click on that, you can type in somebody's name and you can immediately start messaging them. And believe it or not, the way you're going to learn a lot of this stuff is by actually doing it. I can literally get on here, and talk all day, but the best way to learn is by actually doing it. Remind you, I've been playing around with Facebook for the last 2.5 years. It didn't come overnight. But over a period of 2 years, I learned some stuff that works and some stuff that don't work. And like Executive Director Andrea Allen always says, do it wrong long enough until you get it right. So that's how you get up on your Facebook Messenger. So this right here is big. Hot prospects and cold prospects. This is where the skills come in effect right here. So you have hot prospects and you have cold prospects. And I'm going to tell y'all the difference. Now, a hot prospect is somebody that over a period of time you've been posting, they've been watching you, they actually message you in your inbox. What I mean by inbox, I mean Messenger, and they probably said something like, "Hey, I've been seeing you, man. You're doing big stuff. What exactly do you do?" These type of people, they don't want you to be talking all day. They want to know exactly what you want to do quickly. They don't want to be on the phone all day talking. They want to know exactly what you do right now. So your goal is you want to be direct and you want to allow the tools to work for you. What I mean by tools, I mean videos, Power Group videos, stream videos, anything. Your upline, you want the tools to work for you. You don't want to get on there and try to do a lot of talking. You want to allow the tools to work for you. So I'm gonna give you a prime example on how that works. So this a gentleman right here that actually reached out to me today, actually a couple hours ago. He hit me up. I said, "What's up, man?" He said, "Bro, what are you doing? I see you doing good, but what are you doing?" So I kept it real brief. I started a business from home. Kept it real brief. I started a business from home, and I asked him where was he from. He said Mississippi, and I said cool. Now remind you, I took control of the conversation. I said cool. I can send you some information. We show people how to get paid on essential services like energy, wireless, and etc. We also get paid residual income. He said cool. We say, okay, I can look at it. So right after that, I sent him a video. You can send him a video. You can do anything. Now, with this situation right here, normally I ask for the number, but by him being a hot prospect, he wanted the information fast. So what I did is I didn't waste a lot of time. I went ahead and told him exactly what he wanted to hear. This is what I do. Here's the link. Go ahead and watch the video. Let me know if you're interested or not. 9 times out of 10, he's probably going to hit me back because he's a hot prospect. So that's why I didn't bother getting his cell phone number. Or you can get his cell phone number, however you want to go about with it. So this is another prospect right here. This is the cold prospect. Now, these are some of the steps that I actually created. I've been doing this for the last 2.5 years. These steps right here. So when I first got on Facebook, I could not get cell phone numbers. Everybody stiff on me, but over a period of 2 years, I learned some stuff that works. So I'm gonna break down these steps on how they work. A cold prospect is somebody that don't know you at all, period. You just went in the inbox. So the first thing you want to do is drop their defense. What I mean by drop their defense, the best way to drop somebody's defense, because if you message somebody in their inbox and they don't know you, the first thing they're going to say is, why are you in my inbox? I don't know you. Do I know you? You know, blase, blase, blase. But if you come at them a certain way, they won't do that. So the best way to drop their defense, you have to give them a compliment. When you give somebody a compliment, it's going to drop their guards down. Therefore, they're more prone to hearing what you got to say. So that's big. Giving them a compliment. Next thing you want to do, you want to get a communication. What I mean by getting communication, messaging them on Messenger. You want to get a communication. Ask them what they're doing. Hey, what you do for a living? Hey, what part of town you stay at? How do you like it here in Dallas? How do you like it here in New York? I mean, you just want to get a communication. Your next step, you want to pique interest. What I mean by piquing interest, let them know what you're doing. Hey, I'm an energy agent in the state of Texas. I'm a virtual MD agent in whatever state you're in, but you want to pique interest. Next thing you want to do, this right here is the key. This is the most valuable. This is the most valuable one right here, though. Right here. Getting the cell phone number. You can talk to this person for 5, 6, 15, 20 minutes. If you don't get that cell phone number, it was a complete waste of time. So the only way you can get their cell phone number is doing something simple just by asking for it. Now, the way I ask for a cell phone number, I don't necessarily say, hey, sir, can I get your cell phone number? Basically, the way I come at them, I may say something, hey, go ahead and give me your cell phone number. I expect the person to give me a cell phone number. I don't ask them, because if you ask them, you're giving them the opportunity to say no. But if you say, hey, go ahead and give me your cell phone number, I can get in contact with you, they're going to go ahead and give it to you, because basically you're telling them, give me your cell phone number. You're not asking a question. Also, next thing you do after that, once you get the cell phone number, you want to contact them over the phone to set the appointment. The reason why you want to contact them over the phone so they can hear you in person, because it's a lot of scams on Facebook. So people need to hear that you're a real person. When you call them in person, you basically letting them know that you're a real person. So when they hear your voice and they say, okay, this is a real person, and your goal is to set the appointment. If they're in a different state, you can send them the video. Or you can try to send them to a physical presentation that's in your area. If you're in Chicago and you talk to them over the phone, you can try to get them to a physical presentation, but your goal is to set the appointment over the phone. That could be setting an appointment for a video to do a three-way call with your upline, or you can set the appointment to a live presentation. So now we're going to go over some on how it works. So this was a prospect that I actually messaged. This is one of the this is what I said to him. Remind you, the goal is to do this. Drop the defense. This guy, I don't even know him. This is cold market recruiting. So I hit him up. Hey, how are you? Nice page. I came across your page and I was impressed with your overall demeanor. I'm assuming you are an entrepreneur, right? So I asked him a question. So it forces him to be able to answer that question. Now, they may not respond right off. It may take them 1 or 2 days to respond to this. But when he see this, he going to respond. So as you see, he saved me as a friend. He finally saved me as a friend. It said, Keith Verdell accepted me as a request. Now he said, yes. Well, I'm trying to be. So what that tells me is that he wants more out of life. He's an entrepreneur, but he don't necessarily know how the proper steps to go about with it. So this right here is a qualified prospect. So the reason why he responded to me like that, because I dropped his guards down by giving him a simple compliment. Now, you can do these actually scripts, but it doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily work for you. You don't necessarily have to use, you can use anything, but you don't necessarily want to copy the script per se, but you want to try to grasp the concept on what I'm trying to come from. So the next thing we want to do is getting communication. Next step right here, getting in communication. So I'm just holding conversation. Hey man, awesome man. What do you do for a living? It's always good to meet new people. Small talk. He said, hey, I have an online business and I just started working with MCA. Now, when he said that, MCA is another marketing company. So what that tells me is that he's trying to make money and he's trying to do it from the internet just by him saying this right here. Simply by me asking a question. So this guy is definitely a qualified prospect right here. So I already know that I'm going to get his number. I already know that simply by what he said. So my next goal after getting in communication with him, my next thing I want to do is pique his interest. So long story short, I used to be a Dallas police officer here in Dallas. Now I'm retired due to a simple system. We show people how to get paid on serious residual income on hundreds of electricity bills every month. It's been a blessing. I never knew that anybody can get paid like this 2 years ago. Do you think that you can benefit? Now, everybody is not going to be able to, I know a lot of people are going to look at this concept right here. Because I said retired, this is what got him in. This is exactly that. This is what didn't get him in. What got him in is that he was an entrepreneur. Because you can say this to somebody that's not an entrepreneur and they're not going to give you this exact response. So you notice right here at the bottom is where I said, it's been a blessing and I never knew that anybody can get paid like this 2 years ago. So I'm letting him know that, hey, this didn't come overnight. This didn't come overnight. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. I joined a simple system. I worked this for 2 years and it positioned me to be able to walk away from my job. So he already know that it's not going to come overnight simply by what I posted, what I typed in right here. So it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. So as you see, this is where he responds. I am interested. So basically he's letting me know that, hey, Justin, I'm a qualified person. Whatever you got going on, you got my interest peaked. What's the next step? The next step is what? Get the cell phone number. Get that cell phone number. So the way you get the cell phone number is simply by asking for it. Hey, can you send me some info? What's a good number for you? So he gave me his number, real easy. I wrote the number down in my jogger and I said, can I call you briefly? So he said, yes, my number. Now I also gave him my number because if you don't give him your number, you may call from a different state and he may not answer the phone because you think it's a bill collector or anything like that. So you want to give him your number so he can be waiting on your call. And he said, now you notice I said, what's a good time to call you? He said, call me around 2:30. So what that means is that's going to eliminate phone tagging. So if he said, call me at 2:30 and it's 12 o'clock, I'm not going to call him soon he gives me his number. I'm going to call him at 2:30. So now I'm not wasting time at all. So that's how I got that. Next thing, yeah. So that's pretty much how you do that, y'all. And like I said, this stuff it's not going to come overnight at all. But what we say is that you want to turn your luck into a skill. And like I said, you want to be persistent. And like I said, over a period of 2 years, for me being consistent, I have gathered over 1,000 phone numbers on Facebook, and these prospects have turned into business partners and great friends today. So basically, I utilize Facebook to get cell phone numbers. Your goal is to get cell phone numbers. If you can get cell phone numbers off of Facebook and can talk to them in person, your contact list will always be growing. So basically, with Illinois Lunch, all these numbers that I gathered off of Facebook, which is some people was from Chicago, all I did is reached out to them. Hey, what's going on? I know we talked about 4 or 5 months ago about the stream opportunity. Well, guess what? The opportunity is free now. Now, that allows me to be able to onboard 10, 12, 15 personally people to join the business simply because I kept all the numbers that I got from my contact list that I met on Facebook. So hopefully y'all saw some value from that. I know it's kind of short, but for the most part, y'all, Facebook is not going to come overnight. You're going to have to be persistent with Facebook. If you be persistent on Facebook, getting on Facebook, posting, staying consistent, you will learn some stuff and you will be able to build your business. So y'all, that's my okay. So that's my time, y'all. I'm Executive Director Justin Johnson. We will have this recorded webinar. So we also going to put in the group if you want to watch it over. You definitely feel free to do that as well. But that's my time. Power Group. Let's dominate. Let's win. Let's eliminate all the competition. And I'll see y'all at the top. Good night.